for this Lions team, who was the MVP of the season for you, Sam Flannel, other than Jamison Williams?
Okay, so will you guys allow me to make a case for
Probably not.
For one Aidan Hutchinson? And I know Aidan Hutchinson at times throughout the year was hold on now, was more talked about for what he didn't do instead of what he did. But I would argue that no player was more important to their team's pass rush this season than Aidan Hutchinson. And if you look at the way he ended the season and in the first couple games of the playoffs, he was elite, but he was damn good all season long. Let me put these numbers into context. Aidan Hutchinson had 11.5 sacks. The next closest on the team had 5. It was Ali McNeil. Tackles for loss, Aidan had 14. The next closest on the team had 7. Quarterback hits, Hutch 33. Next closest on the team 12. Forced fumbles, Aidan had 3. The next closest on the team 1. And he also, according to Pro Football Reference, not just led the Lions, but led the entire NFL in pressures and hurries.
Yeah.
Hey, I love how you're just like dismissing Aidan Hutchinson right now. I don't hear you compliment him as much as you should, by the way. And oh, by the way, this season, I would say that his bookend edge rushing help left some to be desired. Charles Harris was not good. Julian Okwara was not good.
Yes.
John Kaminsky was not good.
Yes.
James Houston was hurt.
Yes.
Bruce Irvin only played 1 game. And Romeo Okwara, the funny thing is when you look at the numbers, he actually played pretty well.
But he always does that. Every year, Okwara, like, man, this guy never plays. And then he plays, and you don't really hear about it. And then when you go back, I swear to God, they make up his stats.
Well, I was just about to say, he played well, but in extremely a limited sample size. You see games where he plays like 6 snaps, 8 snaps, 10 snaps, 12. And the reason I give Aidan Hutchinson is because of the value to the pass rush side of the defense. I think this would be the worst defense in the NFL if he wasn't on the team. And I understand that Ali McNeil had a very good season and missed some games, which probably deflated his sack totals. I understand that as the season went on, particularly starting with the Broncos game, that they brought more safety blitzes. Ife Melifonwu was big in that. Brian Branch got home a time or 2. But overall, Aidan Hutchinson just meant so much to this pass rush. And as we all agree with, I think every person in this room, this defense wasn't perfect, but it was better. It did improve. And Aidan Hutchinson is also pretty damn good against the run. And we all know that their run defense wasn't just better than last year. It was elite. They went from 4th worst in 2022 to 2nd best. I got to give some shout out to the defense and how I think they would have been the worst defense in the NFL without Aidan Hutchinson. And he did have that 2nd-year leap, even if people say that his sack numbers maybe aren't what they wanted. But he still got 11.5. He still got double digits. He's a great player. Team MVP, Aidan Hutchinson.